Hello, dear Aries. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 23rd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aries. I will tell you today's horoscope. It's a good day to sign important documents or to make business deals, as it will project very good profits. If you do, take the risks that arise during the day. You never know what will happen. You would do much better at work if you organized your tasks more. This way, you would have much more time. Now you can get a higher salary than you currently have. At work, everything is quite rewarding for you and you will have satisfaction. Your close relatives will make you feel very happy, you will have their company, and you will have great joys and a lot of complicity with someone. Enjoy it. If you want everything to go well, you will have to put a little more of yourself into love. You should unload responsibilities in all areas of your life, and you should have a medical checkup to be calm and feel good. You may have a day of rest after another very hard one. You will be in a very good mood and you will spread positive energy to others. If you stop thinking that you are in poor health, you will begin to feel better. There is good news in your financial sector, but it does not arrive as quickly as you would hope. Do not lament imagining the worst, because fortunately the answer you expect to your problems is much closer than you thought. In love, follow the impulses of your heart. Life is today, and you should not overwhelm yourself with sad thoughts that keep you from the possibility of being happy. These days of planetary squares between your ruler Mars and Uranus, even if difficulties arise, you will be able to overcome them very well. Phrase of the day: wise people accept what cannot be fixed and work to overcome what they can remedy. In health, do not incorporate substances into your body that can harm you, such as cigarette smoke, penetrating the odors of insecticides and disinfectants. Be careful with the change of climate because you can catch a cold if you do not dress properly. Try to take care of yourself a little more than usual, since you are an easy target at the moment, especially now that the climate changes are stronger and depending on the place where you are. If winter is approaching, you have to take care of yourself and dress warmly. It is very important that you visit a doctor regularly. At work, if your activity is directly related to dealing with the public, sales, communications, purchases, and sales abroad in general, the results will be magnificent and your productivity at work will increase a lot. The only thing you need is self-control in the face of inconsiderate people. Be careful with your work environment, since you are falling into a spiral of inefficiency, and this is due to how distracted you are due to a concern you have. Remember that your love life should never be related to your work life. Focus on doing things correctly. Money and fortune, assume a sporting attitude in the face of setbacks. Even if there are financial problems around you, you should not worry, because now what you need most is a good dose of patience, and what is happening has to do with certain temporary circumstances that are about to be resolved. Relax, everything comes, everything passes. Today's astral rhythm, moderate level of sexual energy. Cosmic dynamics, the desire you feel to move. Dangerous tendency, being contrary, even if you know you are not right. What should you avoid? Insisting that others act the way you want. Relationship prediction, today things go well if your partner is an air sign like Libra or Aquarius. The most tense relationship tends to have arguments or misunderstandings with your partner or a friend of the Taurus or Virgo sign. Your current compatibility, you are in a harmonious tone with the other fire elements, both Aries and Leo, and also with Sagittarius. Your lucky number for today is 4. Try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you today. If you have the opportunity to participate with this number in a draw, don't pass up the opportunity. Your lucky color today is white. Try to wear some clothing of this color or an accessory that contains it because you already know that it will bring you good vibes and you will look radiant. The general universal number for all signs is 3. In numerology, the sum is reduced to simple digits. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business for October 23rd are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 3:15 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 8:25 p.m., and 10:40 p.m. The lucky numbers and chants for Aries are 3, 12, 22, and 31. Element: fire. Rhythm: impulse directed outwards. It is the first of the 4 cardinal points. Positive: emitting, penetrating. Ruling planet: Mars. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and the wheel begins with it. Therefore, Aries men and women should feel the need to be the ones who start things, the precursors. They may not have the perseverance to continue or sustain them over time, but they have the decisive drive to begin. The personality of Aries is active, with a tendency to be clumsy at times because it is difficult for them to measure their actions. They take risks and put a lot of power into what they do, and this is manifested in their daily actions. They are intense in their emotions, they put a lot of fire into their conquests and into seduction. They tend to fall in love at first sight, getting very enthusiastic about what they conquer. They are pure intuition, and mentally they do not have any turns. The fire is in the mind, and that is why they think with great certainty. First they intuit and then they seduce. It is very difficult for them to think about what they are going to say. The Aries is a person who carries within them the strength and challenge of surviving, and that is why they only think after the action. You are going through a period of significant stress, your debts have you feeling anxious, and you are having a hard time handling them, so it is good that you look for solutions that you have not tried before. Don't let yourself go or fall into despair, Aries. Subscribe and activate the notifications so you don't miss any video. Maybe today, Aries, someone will throw in your face an issue that caused them some harm. This happened a long time ago, and for that very reason you thought you had forgotten it. Put your pride aside and apologize to this person, especially if it is someone who trusted you or who you used to see daily. When certain situations cannot be avoided, you have to apologize as soon as possible and repair the damage as much as possible. If these days you feel the urge to go live alone or in a shared apartment, think twice before doing so. This is not the ideal time, Aries. It would be better when you have more financial stability, or you will have a hard time every day. Wait a couple of months. If you are free at the moment, love may surprise you pleasantly today. It will be easy for you to manage stressful situations of love well now, because you will feel quite calm and you will know how to take a certain emotional distance from any problem or worry. If you have any disagreement with your partner, today will be a good day to deal with it. It is better that you do not overdo it by showing an overly egocentric attitude or paying excessive attention to yourself, because you will tend to be very focused on yourself and little on the people who love you, which is not good at all. You have to learn to forgive. Forgiveness is the basis of everything in life. If you hold a grudge somewhere in your heart, you will only get sick. Remember that this type of energy does not bring anything good to your life, so it is best to leave all that behind. It is possible that you have a rash on your skin as a result of an allergy you may have to a food or even a fabric that you usually use. If the rash appears on your face, try not to touch it to avoid leaving marks later. Those born under this sign should try to do a little more exercise, have a balanced diet, and, above all, take time to rest. Remember not to overdo exercise or diet, as you are very prone to contracting some illness. Consult a doctor and take all necessary precautions. You will not be concerned about the approval of those around you, so at work you will express your opinion at all times. If before you did not have the courage to show your disagreement with certain situations, today you will have enough courage to do so and change things. It is time to take advantage of job opportunities. Remember to look for a benefit for yourself. If you are thinking of quitting your job, make sure you have a considerable financial support first, otherwise, everything in your life will go wrong. For those looking for work, today an opportunity awaits them that they should not miss. Diurnal Tarot, card of the day, the star, the quintessential arcane of hope, of rebirth, of the phoenix rising from its ashes. Things haven't turned out the way you expected, maybe even worse than your worst nightmares. You may not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but let me tell you, it's there. Daily advice, quote, "You're never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. Whoever wants to see the rainbow must be willing to weather the storm." What to eat today? Mushrooms stuffed with spinach. What to have for dinner today? Cream of yellow pepper soup. Daily question to think about: can there be happiness without sadness? Good deed of the day: try to be kind to everyone today more than usual. Fun fact of the day: Melvina Dean, the last survivor of the Titanic, died at the age of 97 in 2009. Gemstones: amethyst, pyrite, ruby, azurite, dolomite, obsidian. Aries, today may not have started in the best way. You know that it is not the first or the last time that it will happen, but despite that, you must try to avoid that affecting your way of being. Do not become a bitter person or allow the negative to take over you. You are better than that. The stars are preparing an excellent day for you. It is time for you to break the mold and get out of the house. You can start by having breakfast out with your family or with a friend. Free yourself. It will be very good for you to be accompanied by those people you appreciate so much, and that will benefit your emotional stability. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming sponsors of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. The planets are with you in business and in love, but you must also do your part to achieve the desired success. Take care of yourself and prevent sadness, which will be lurking this week to strike you. Providing services will bring you happiness and a sense of fulfillment, adding energy for your personal fulfillment, although with some afflictions that will largely have to do with your imperious character. Reaching understandings towards the end of the day, you will finally be able to enjoy your companion, but do not take it lightly. Complaints and even some arguments will arise due to this situation. To find the solution, you have to appeal to your good heart, assimilate and forget. As the moon grows, it points at your life as if it were a laser beam, and this makes it easy for you to know if you are a target or not. The effect it has on your mood is more difficult to handle. At the slightest provocation you change your mood radically, but as uncomfortable as it may seem, these changes help you understand what is working and what is not. You are finding clarity about what needs to happen, so instead of trying to control your emotional responses, let them guide you. You can use this insight to improve your world. Don't be surprised if you receive an unusual invitation from someone who has money and is looking for your friendship to start a joint business. However, keep your sentimental interests away from the economy or you could be harmed. It is important that you recognize the mistakes you have made in your finances before, since the future of your finances depends on this. Today you should resolve to improve your way of saving. If not, you will find yourself in the need to request a loan, which is not good for your finances at this time. These days may not be the best in terms of finances. If you feel that a loan can help you get through this month, you can do it, but be careful with the interest. Many times loans, instead of doing us good, make our lives more complicated. You will not have complications at work, and your main concern will be the sentimental issue. Aries seems to be seeing someone every day, but there isn't much understanding between you. You'd like him to be there at all times, to come pick you up after work, but not a single day has passed. Maybe it's because his daily obligations don't allow it. It's not worth thinking that more or less can be done. You don't know what his working conditions are or anything like that. Try to respect these times that he needs, Aries, and don't demand more from him than he can offer you. Today is a good day to take a walk outside under the moonlight and talk about these things that concern you. This week, Aries, you start earning money when Mercury in Virgo trines Jupiter in Taurus. This aspect can help you make deals and launch ideas that lead you to monetary success. This is a good time to work on your values, make money, and think outside the box. You will be illuminated by your inner fire when the crescent moon is in your sign. This is a great day to reinvent yourself and try new things. Look at what's been working so far and what you need to do to change course and get on the right path. Aries, continue to think about your personal values when Mercury trines Uranus in Taurus. This aspect can lead to a lot of soul searching as you learn more about yourself and your habits to see what you really believe in. Good luck! Aries people will need to be very careful this week to avoid problems, especially in the workplace. In your workspace, you're going to be overly eloquent in the coming days, and you'll speak without thinking or measuring your words. You won't do it with bad intentions, but your words will be misinterpreted and will hurt feelings among your coworkers. In the sentimental field, Aries will have a serious problem with jealousy. Although you are going through an excellent stage at a professional and sentimental level, this jealousy will not allow you to enjoy the moment. Your mind will play tricks on you, and you will be seeing dangers and ghosts where there is nothing. You have recently distanced yourself from a lifelong friend for this very reason, because you torment yourself thinking that everyone desires and wants to snatch away the person you love. Since the relationship has just begun, your partner is tolerating your behavior, but everything has a limit and that patience will soon run out. It is advisable that you turn to a professional to overcome this negativity. In the area of finance and business, you will have a very good week. Your commercial venture will finally achieve success. You will feel enthusiastic and willing to take risks, so you will venture down unknown paths and invest in new ideas. The stars assure that everything will go well for you, but you should try to be prudent during the next few days and only risk moderate amounts of money. There is always a time of day when we must give priority to silence. Today, more than ever, it is important that you look for that space of peace to reflect. We should not waste time on things that are not necessary, on discussions that do not contribute anything to us, or on worries that really have no basis. It is very necessary that today you put into your path those things that you are doing repeatedly, but that are not really important, and that you put more focus on what really deserves your attention and effort. It is very likely that today you will have to make a couple of sacrifices in your life. These sacrifices do not always have to be bad. Sometimes, letting go of things that no longer contribute to you or that are consuming your energy will open the doors to new opportunities. What you want most today is to rest and regain your balance. To do this, you're going to have to pay more attention to the things you don't need to do right now, and leave them for a time when you have more energy to tackle them. Sometimes, it's better to prioritize personal well-being before trying to fulfill all obligations at once. You're beginning to realize that you can't do everything alone. You're part of a collective, and today both your coworkers and your superiors will make you feel that. You shouldn't see it as criticism, but as an opportunity to better integrate your skills within the team. You'll learn that, while you're a born leader, you can also receive support from others to improve your projects. Today is a key day to understand that, by collaborating, you not only achieve better results, but you can also relieve some of the pressure you carry on your shoulders. Sometimes, comparisons aren't a negative thing, as many people tend to think. Comparing yourself to others can be very useful to understand what we're doing well and what others are doing better. Today, a brilliant moment may arise between people you know well, which could be the starting point for an idea that projects many benefits and great gains for all involved. Take advantage of this moment of collective inspiration. The way for love to not be a problem for you is to consider it as part of your personal growth process. Don't see love as a simple search for pleasure or company, but as a way to get to know yourself better and learn through connection with others. It's not about finding a refuge to escape from your problems, but about finding a place where you can renew yourself and be the best version of yourself. That's the mindset you should have today if you're looking for a partner. Remember that true love is not just about receiving, but also about giving. If you're thinking about starting a relationship, do your part to make it everything you've dreamed of. A marriage proposal or a more stable commitment could be closer than you think, so use this time to reflect on what you really want in your love life. You have all the time in the world to think about it, so don't rush it. There are probably some issues that need to be resolved. It's only fair to take a break today before facing any difficult conversations that may arise in the coming days. You both need to expect the best from each other, but for that to work, it's important to strengthen the connection. What better way to do that than with dinner, a glass of wine, and a good moment of intimacy? Let fantasy and dreams become part of your relationship again. You're letting routine and responsibilities get you down too much. It's never too late to dream together again and set shared goals. Today, a situation could arise in which you receive a warning from a superior or colleague. Don't take it personally, but rather as an opportunity to learn and improve. Try to follow the directions given to you, as there is a chance that you might make a mistake on an important task. Plus, you'll receive very positive feedback on your performance. Congratulations. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.